Ear protection. These here are the no noise earplugs that I had purchased off of Amazon. They're $40 a piece, which is pretty expensive, but I'll talk about that in a minute. But these here claim that they our hearing protectors are precisely tuned for optimum attenuation at the frequencies required by motorsport enthusiasts, particularly motorcyclists. The independently measured mean sound attenuation is 29.6 decibels at the higher, most damaging frequencies. Now, I'm not doing a review on these. As you can see, I haven't even taken them out of the package as of yet. But I wanted to come on and ask about hearing protection. So I did want to talk about hearing protection, and I actually wanted to ask if you actually use hearing protection when you're riding your motorcycle. Because this came up when we were at the motorcycle show. I had mentioned we saw a booth that had customized earplugs, like actual custom fitted earplugs. And I just mentioned to my wife, I'm like, oh, you're supposed to, apparently you're supposed to wear hearing protection while you're riding the motorcycle. And she had mentioned that her ears sometimes bother her when she's on the bike. And I was kind of like, oh, wow. And then I thought about it, and really, I've never worn ear protection other than the fact, like wearing a full face helmet. And really, my ears have only ever bothered me once, and it was like my first time taking more than a half-hour ride on the bike, and it was a really windy day, and it all was in my ears and everything. But that's the only time it's ever bothered me. So I've watched videos on people talking about using ear protection, but I never found that I needed it. But when my wife mentioned that it was bothering her ears, I'm like, oh, you know what? I better look into it. Now, these ones here, I watched a video on Fortnite, and he had talked about these ones, talked about other ones. Of course, there's ones that are like just pennies per thing, like the construction ones you can buy, a big bulk thing. But when he did a review on these, which they don't sell on his website anymore, so that's why I went to Amazon, or else I would have supported them. But anyways, the reason I got these ones is because from his video, apparently this filters out wind noise, that type of thing, but it actually still allows you to hear, like the sound of the motor, talk to someone if you have an intercom system. So that's why I went with these ones, because apparently, like I said, I want the experience of riding a motorcycle. I don't want to deaden all the sound, because frankly, I mean, that's why you drive a big Harley, right? You want to hear the sound. Well, even sport bikes, like a lot of the sound, you want to hear the motor. That's why I don't like electric cars, right? I like the sound of the motor. Like that's what's invigorating. But anyways, so these ones here are supposed to have that sound come in. So maybe I'll do a review and see if you can or whatever later. But I want to come on and ask people if they actually use hearing protection, because like I said, I've never done it other than my full face helmet, which I'm sure gives you some of it, but my ears, other than that one time, have never bothered me. I mean, I've only been riding for the end of basically last summer was the only time I've ridden motorcycles. So maybe I just haven't done it long enough. And I don't usually go on the major highways. I'm usually on a 80-kilometer-an-hour highway, so maybe that has something to do with it too. But I've never found the need to actually wear them. But anyways, I'm gonna try these. I'm gonna start trying to wear them. I like this style because you can take it with you. It has a little case and everything, so that's another reason why I got these. $40. So for the pair of them on Amazon with taxes, it was like $91 for two, which they're earplugs, so it's pretty expensive, but they're washable, reusable, and everything like that. So these should last me for a long time. But yeah, so that's it. That's the video. Let me know. Do you guys wear ear protection? I'm sure it can't be a bad thing. I'm getting older now, and I probably don't hear as well as I used to. Maybe that's why it doesn't bother me. I don't know. But anyways, let me know.